Hi everyone, welcome back to Box Delights. Today we're going to be learning how to play The Fool's Journey, a tarot solitaire card game by Desmond Mraz. You might know tarot cards or tarot decks from their mystical or magical reputation, but they are playing cards and we can play a solo game with these. I like tarot cards because they come in all sorts. This is the Universal Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which is a kind of a standard deck of 78 cards split into 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana. There are variations on that with different things, but that's your standard deck. But with tarot cards, you can get all sorts of different types. These are a couple of my favorite alternatives to the Universal. But you know, the thing about tarot cards is you can get all sorts of different themes to suit anybody's tastes, but what you might not have known is that you can play games with these cards. So we're going to learn this solo card game, The Fool's Journey. It's a nice little puzzle and it presents you as the player with lots of different choices to make. So yes, there's a luck element, but it's one of those games where the luck element is not prominent. It feels like you're playing a skillful game, and also you can vary up the difficulties with it. So you're going to need a standard deck. I'm going to use this Hanson Roberts deck, which is a smaller size tarot deck. It's a very approachable deck based on the Universal Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay. You're also going to need some tokens. You're going to need 25 tokens. Okay. Those tokens could be anything. You could use coins. You could use something fancy like these gemstones. What I like to use are poker chips. So I'm going to have 25 poker chips. I like them because you can stack them and they're easily countable. Okay. Go through your deck and pull out the Fool. The Fool is the 0 numbered major arcana. I'm not going to go into the tarot particularly, but there's 22 major arcana numbered through 0 to 21. What's important is when you choose your deck, because there are variations all over the place, make sure the major arcana are numbered 0 to 21. Okay? There's the Hermit number 9, for example. And that you've got the 4 suits of 14 cards, all right? So you've got each suit, so you've got 4 suits: swords, wands, pentacles, cups. There may be some variations on that theme, so instead of wands you might have rods. So we've got rods here instead of wands. But it doesn't matter, you've got your 4 suits. There's an ace of each suit, and then you've got numbers 2 through 10, and then you've got 4 court cards. And the names on those court cards might vary, but it doesn't actually matter. Not for this game, right? But you might have king, queen, page, knight, that kind of thing. Okay. And there's the King of Rods, for example. The Fool's Journey sees the Fool on a journey through this deck. Our aim is to get through this whole deck. All right, so this is going to get a good old shuffle. The deck is the future. This is the things that are coming. So we win by progressing on our journey through this deck. The Fool has 25 vitality. Okay, that's like his health, if you like. We lose if we run out of vitality. On our journey, the Fool is going to face 21 challenges. Each of the major arcana is a challenge to the Fool. To overcome those challenges, he's going to use resources. The minor suits, the swords, the rods or the wands, pentacles and cups will be gathered by the Fool, and they'll help him overcome those challenges. On his journey, the Fool is going to encounter a series of 4 cards called an adventure. We deal 4 cards in a row. This is the adventure. If there's any major arcana in here, they become challenges. If there's any minor arcana here, they become resources that the Fool can collect. Pentacles are collected as wisdom, and we place them here. Okay. You can have a stack of up to 3 pentacles in the Fool's wisdom. The wands or rods represent the Fool's strength. They can have 1 rod card equipped at a time. They have up to 3 pentacles for wisdom. We'll talk about wisdom in a little bit, but only 1 strength card represented by the wands or the rods. And they can also have one volition card. We'll place it here. Volition is represented by the swords. They'll use their strength and volition to fight challenges. The challenges of the major arcana, like the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so we've got 4 adventures, 4 adventure cards. This is the pathway that they're travelling. We can collect cards into these different areas of the board. Pentacles or coins representing wisdom. Rods or wands representing strength. Here's the Fool himself with his 25 vitality. And then swords representing volition. There's an extra space here for a satchel. These are things that the Fool is not equipped, but is gathered and collected and has in his backpack, if you like, in his satchel. There can be up to 3 cards at any one time in the Fool's satchel, and they can pull cards from the satchel and equip them in place of cards that have been used to take down the major arcana, the challenges. Okay. To take down a major arcana, you look at the number. So this one here is, the Wheel of Fortune is number 10. It's got the Roman numeral 10 on it. In your deck, it might be the number 10. Some variation on this layout. Judgment is also a major arcana, number 20. We'll be using our strength and volition to take these down. This 4 of swords will knock 4 off the strength of one of these. So we might use 4 of swords, for example, to take the 10 down to 6. Then we can equip another sword, if we find another sword, like the 6 here. And then we can use that card, 6 plus 4 is 10, and then we can take down this challenge. We can overcome this challenge. Once the challenge has been overcome and the cards that we use to overcome it are used, we discard them. This represents the past. These are challenges that we faced and resources that we used. Okay, so the deck is the future, 4 cards adventure, discarded the past, the Fool and his resources. Okay, now what about these pentacles? What do they do? The pentacles help you, let's say we've got 6 of swords, they help you deploy the court cards, the royals, okay, the helpers. So for example, remember 2 to 10 are the numbered, they're the pip cards, and you've got the 4 courts, knight, king, queen, page, those are the court cards. You can discard one of your 3 pentacles to deploy from the adventure or from your satchel a court card, a helper of the same suit. This is Knight of Swords, onto either your swords or your rods and your cups. We'll talk about cups in a minute. It doesn't matter what the face of the court card is, whether it's a king or a queen or a knight or whatever, as long as it's a court card, it doubles the value. So I've used a pentacle, I've deployed and attached a helper, in this case of the same suit, a court card of swords, 2 of swords. This 6 of swords is now 12, and that can be used, 12, to take down what we've got. Judgment here is 20, so 12 of the 20, 8 left to take down. So we need to find some more swords perhaps. Now as it goes, you can also use a combination. So if I've got 12 in swords here, I'm attacking this challenge. The rods can be used together with the swords in a different way. The rods can be used, the game calls it enduring a challenge. So the judgment is 20, we've taken off 12, that leaves 8. We can assign that remaining 8 to our 3 of rods, 3 of wands, okay? And the 3 would soak up 3 of the 8, right, leaving 5. The rest that we haven't dealt with comes off the vitality. So there's 5 left, the Fool loses 5 vitality, and then we've completed the challenge. So those are the 2 ways of taking down challenges. You can use your swords, you can use your wands to endure, and your remainder comes off your vitality. And the final way is just to use your vitality completely. So for example, if we had the devil in here with 15, I don't have any wands equipped, that's my shields if you like, I don't have my swords equipped, so I can't attack it, I can't endure it. Instead, I'll have to use all my vitality, 15 of my vitality, to overcome this challenge. Now remember, you'll lose the game if you run out of vitality. Now there is a way to get vitality back, and that's by spending cups. If there's cups in the adventure or in your satchel, you can play those cards, discard them. This is a 7 of cups to gain that much vitality back. So that would be 7 vitality back. Okay, and in the same way that you can double up, you can put helpers on your wands and your swords to increase your attack and your defense. You can spend a pentacle to assign a court card or attach a court card of the same suit. This is a Queen of Cups, to a cup in your satchel or in the adventure to double its value. So this 5 now would allow me to recover 10 of my vitality. Okay. Right. Now, as soon as we're gathering resources, we're facing challenges, as soon as the adventure goes down from 4 cards to just 1, we draw back up. So as soon as there's only 1 card left, we draw back up 3 more cards, and we go again. And we continue our adventure, gathering the cards we want, facing the challenges we want, overcoming them with shields and swords or vitality, or a combination of them, removing cards until there's just one left, and we draw again. Once we've gone through the deck, we win. Okay. Now, if there's cards here that you can't gather, don't want to gather, you can just discard them if they're resources, if they're one of the 4 suits. Not a major arcana, not a challenge. Challenges have to be overcome. But let's say the 8 of rods was here and I had no use for it. I could just discard it, and discard this and discard this. So there's 1 left, and then draw again. Right, that's the game. Now, the best way, I think, to show you how to actually play is to play. All right, so let's do a playthrough. We'll set up, we'll give this another shuffle. We'll take back our 25 vitality. The Fool is ready to begin. Let's play a game of the Fool's Journey. In terms of adjusting the difficulty, you could start with different amount of vitality. So if you find 25 too easy, try knocking it down to 20 and then playing again. Yeah. All right, so remember, there's 21 challenges to get through. Let's start. So we begin turn 1, drawing 4 cards. It's our first adventure. Right, we've got a major arcana already, a 10 judgment. Now, pentacles are purely resources for assigning helpers. Remember the court cards, the double things up. Right, the numbers on them don't matter. So there's a pentacle here. I can take this and put it in my stash of wisdom. Okay, remember, wisdom, pentacles will go here. Wands, swords, and then up to 3 cards in my satchel. Cups help me recover health, so that's good. I might take that and put that in my satchel. Then we've got another major arcana, the Star. So this is 10, this is number 17, this is 20. Now, I've got nothing to take them down, but I can't progress my adventure until there's just 1 card left. We have to take down one of these challenges. But how? I'm going to have to use my vitality. There is another way to clear the adventure, and that's some aces. I haven't talked about aces. So pip cards 2 through 10 have their primary function. With the aces, there's 4 aces in each of the 4 suits. If you see an ace here, you can discard it to just shuffle the adventure back into the deck and then redraw. It's kind of like you can change the future. All right, let's face off. Let's challenge the Star. So the Star is a strength 17. So it's going to cost me 17 vitality to take this thing down. This is a really bad start. Right, how many wands and how many swords? So 17 vitality. 5, 10, 15, 17. Okay. "17 vitality, we've overcome the Star. That card is discarded. Now we're down to 1 card in the adventure. Let's adventure again. So we'll draw back up to 4. The order of these cards doesn't matter. Okay. Now there's perhaps something we can do. Well, to start with, I'm going to use the 8 of Cups. Remember, cups let you restore vitality. It's an 8. Discard it, and we'll get 8 vitality back. Lovely. Got 5 of swords here, 3 of rods. I might just put these 3 in my satchel for the moment and see what comes out next. Right, there's 1 card left. Let's redraw. 1, 2, 3. There's lots of thought in this game. Okay, Queen of Rods, 2 of Rods. I've got a pentacle, so 3. I don't have a very high rod here. But that's a court card, the Queen of Rods. We could double one of our rods if we had it equipped. And the highest one I've got is only a 3. So I could turn that 3 into a 6. I don't like it. But I think we haven't got much choice. We got the 2 toughest challenges. We've got the World and the Judgment, 20 and 21, facing us right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to equip the rods. Remember, you can have up to 3 pentacles, 1 rod or wand, and 1 sword. Okay, so this is your wisdom, this is your strength, this is your volition, this is my satchel. I think what I'll do then, we'll spend a pentacle, which helps me take a court card and attach it to an equipped rod or sword, whichever is matching, to double its value. So Queen of Rods on the 3 of Rods, we've now got a 6 of Rods. The difference between swords and rods, within a volition you're attacking and knocking down the strength of one of these challenges. So I can play a sword and then a sword and a sword and just keep knocking this thing down, right, in a series. However, with shields, instead of the swords go up here like this, when you use your shields, the challenge comes down here like this. You knock off the strength of this from the challenge, and what's ever left goes in vitality. Okay, so it's a one-time thing. Whereas with swords, you can just keep piling them on from turn to turn. So what I want to do is first try and knock down, the Judgment's a little bit weaker, so I'm going to go for that one first. We're going to play the 5 of Swords on Judgment. So we've knocked Judgment down from a 20 to a 15. I'd really like to have some more swords, but I don't have any. There are more swords out here somewhere, either in my satchel or in the adventure. I could pull them back and equip them and attack again. But that's it, that's my lot. So I've got a strength 15, so Judgment's been knocked down to 15. I've got 6 here, strength 16 shield, so let's take it on now. Sorry, strength 6. So 15 challenge against a 6 shield. 15 minus 6 is 9, so the remainder has to be taken in vitality. Okay, so 5, an extra 4, that's it, that's 9, and that's that challenge faced. Okay, gone. And our poor fool's vitality is really depleted, but we do have the 5 of Cups, so I could recover 5 right now. But I might hold out just for a little bit longer, because I don't know, next time we might pull a cup card, from, a court card for cups and a pentacle, and be able to double this 5 to a 10. Who knows? And then I'll be cursing. So let's hold for a little bit longer. But I do need to get the adventure down to just 1 card. So remember, this is a challenge. I can't do anything with it. I don't have enough vitality to face it. I've only got 7 vitality left. But I can take the 2 rods and I can either equip it or I can stick it in my satchel. Remember, up to 3 cards in my satchel. Alright, let's do that. Right, the adventure's down to 1 card. Let's draw again. Let's push on our journey. Alright, we've got 2 pentacles. Another challenge. Wow, this is not going great. Let's take the 2 pentacles. Remember, we can put up to 3 pentacles here, representing our wisdom. Our wisdom to play court cards. I'm going to... there's not much I can do here. I'm going to use my cups. So let's spend the 5 cups to recover 5 vitality. That's left me with, what, 12? So I've got enough to take down this challenge, which is strength. Let's use the 2 rods. It helps us, not very much. We're not drawing great cards here. So remember, I haven't got anything to attack with. This time we bring the challenge into us. It's a strength 8 challenge. Strength 8 against 2 rods. So 8 down to 6. We take 6 damage in vitality. Oops. We face that challenge. Okay. One card left in the adventure. Let's draw again. 8 of rods. That's better. We've got another pentacle and another pentacle. Oh my goodness. So we'll put one here. We'll stick these two on our backpack, or our satchel. Draw again. Let's continue. So we're gathering resources and pushing on. Ace of rods. Okay. Ace is good. And we've got the Hanged Man. Wow, this is bad. But the ace might save us. So there's 4 aces in the deck. At any time we could take this, put it in our satchel if you wish, or you can play it straight from the adventure line. Discard an ace. Take every card that's in the adventure line and shuffle it back into the main deck, the future. My poor fool has a really tough journey. I'd like to see some cups so we can recover some of our strength, but yeah, there's a lot of swords and wands still out here in this main deck. Let's redraw. So back up to 4. Hopefully you're following along. So the rules are pretty straightforward. Okay, remember 3 cards here, 1 here, up to 3 here. Right, what do we get? So we've got the Knight of Rods. We've got the Sun, which is a Strength 19 challenge. Okay, I've got an idea. Well, I've got lots of pentacles. So let's equip our rods. Remember, rods are strength with an 8. There's a Knight of Rods here. That's a court card. So we spend a pentacle to equip a helper, a court card, and we'll put it on top of the 8 of rods. The 8 of rods is now doubled to 16. So the Knight is strength 16. Strength 16 defender. We've got some cups here as well. And we've got another pentacle. In fact, we've got a pentacle in our satchel, so I could just put that over here. Remember, up to 3 cards here for wisdom. So we've got quite a few wise cards here helping us with cups. So let's do that. Let's spend a pentacle. We've got the Knight of Cups here. Recruit him as a helper. We can attach it to another cup. There's only the 2 of cups. It's not great, but that's now 4 cups. The Knight of Cups is worth 4 vitality. We can spend that for, so remember, get 4 vitality back. Remember, cups you can spend from the adventure line or from your satchel. It's only rods and swords that have to be equipped to do their shields, to do their swords. Right, there's only 1 card left in the adventure line, so let's redraw back up to 4. Right, I've got another challenge, Empress. Oh, 10 of cups. That would have been much better to hold on and wait. Imagine if I put the Knight on there, that would have been 20 cups. So, but I like it. Let's discard that and we'll get 10 vitality back. Yeah. Being able to get a helper on a 10, doubling a 10 is a super opportunity. And let's see, what do I take out next? The 6 of rods here is not helping me. You can only ever have 1 wand or rods card equipped here, representing the Fool's strength. So 8 with a Knight doubled is 16. So I could take out the Empress with that. Why don't we do that just to show you how it works? The Empress is a strength 3 challenge. We've got 16 shields here. So remember, when you're using shields, you bring the challenge to you. Okay, it's your shield, they're coming at you. So I've got 16 here. Take away 3, that leaves 13. Now I don't discard it yet because that 13 remainder, I can use that to take down another challenge. So just leave those cards there as a little tally of what's left. I'm going to stick this 6 of rods in my satchel. 1 card left, let's redraw. So swords, when you use them, they go into the adventure line and they attack. And when they knock out a challenge, they get discarded. The shields, they'll sit here until they're all used up. So unfortunately, you see, I can't use the swords. Now that, well, I can use it. I can put it in my satchel. But yeah, I can't use them until I've equipped it. I've got 13 here. I could take out the Magician. So that's just a 1, so that takes that down to 12. I'll keep a little tally. That's a 12 now, 12 left. This is 19, the sun, it's quite big. I've got a pentacle, I'll take that. And I'll stick the swords in my satchel. One card left, let's push the fool down his journey. 10 of rods, 10 of swords, and the lovers. Okay, this I like, because I can equip the 10 of swords. I can attack the sun with it. So the sun was a 19, it's now just a 9. I got 12 left here, so I could bring that challenge down. 9 off the 12 is 3. There's still 3 left here to use. I can equip the swords. 4 of swords. The lovers are 6. That leaves it with 2. There's 3 left here. Bring them down here. That takes the 3 down to 1. We've got quite a stack building up here now. So I've got 1 strength left here. I can't bring this other rod in until this space is emptied. But our adventure's down to 1 card. Let's push on with our journey. Okay. Interesting. There's no challenges here, so I've got to find a way to get these cards out. So I can put 2 in my satchel. I can put the 8 of swords here and equip it. Put the 3 of cups here and the 10 of rods. So I've got 3 cards in my satchel. And now I can push on with my journey. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got the Hermit and Death. We've got the Page of Rods now, and like I said, I can't bring the Page. The Page is a helper, a court card. I can't spend a pentacle and double this. Okay, aside from the fact it's already doubled, but even if it wasn't, because this is in use, it's in use. Okay, so let's see. Well, the Hermit's a 9. I've got 8 swords here. So if I attack, the 9 is reduced by 8 is now a 1. I've got 1 shield left here in my strength. So that 1 remainder I can soak up with this, and that's actually finished that off. That's everything. That's down to 0 now. So that whole stack goes. Wow. That knight did a great job there. Now I can put 10 of rods over here if I wanted to. Or 6. We've got death here. Right, Page of Rods. So I can spend a pentacle. I can put the page on here, and this is now 20 rods. The page is strength 20. It's doubled the 10. Lovely. And I can bring death down here, which is 13. So that's 20 minus 13. That's left. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, 13 minus 20 minus 13. Strength 7 left in this stack. Right, let's push on our journey. There's an ace here. There's a pentacle here. I can put this in my wisdom stack. Remember, a maximum of 3 cards. There's no challenges. I could spend the 7 cups and get this back, but what I might actually do is spend this 3 of cups from my satchel, get 3 back. I've only lost strength. I'm back up to 23 vitality. That'll go in my satchel. I'm going to put the ace in my satchel, shall I? Yeah. And then the fool continues his journey. Do you see how there's so many different choices here? Okay, 9 of cups, 6 of cups, 7 of cups. Right, this isn't good. I might have to use my ace here. I don't really have any space. I've got space to equip a sword, but there aren't any swords. So I might just use my... let's just think, actually. I could use a pentacle to stick the queen on the 9, pushing that up to 18. So it's okay to do this on cups that are in adventure or in your satchel. Right? Remember, you don't equip cups. But now... I bring that pentacle down here. 6 of cups. I'm actually just going to use it. 6 of cups, I'm going to recover 6 health. I've only got 2 to recover. Let's do that. You see, I didn't have anywhere to play. I could have just discarded stuff. I could have chucked something out of my satchel to make room. But no, I like it like this. Right, let's draw 3 more. We got the King of Cups, Hanged Man, Strength 12 challenge, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Hanged Man is a Strength 12. What have we got here? 20. We've got 7 left here, haven't we? Let's take out the Hanged Man. 10 and 12. It's 7 left. The Hanged Man is 12. That's 5 vitality left to do damage on. But I can spend the 7 of Cups to get 7 back. I've only got 5 to recover. And I can bring this over to my satchel. So this attachment still counts as just 1 card, okay? Remember the Queen is doubled the 9 to 18. 1, 2, 3 cards. And then I think we might just discard the Pentacle, the Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups sits in the line. Let's draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So 7 of Swords, the World, 21, and the Knight of Swords. So there's that World that's come back. I'm not sure we've got enough to deal with it. We've got the 7 of Swords. We can spend a Pentacle to knight that sword. So this is now 14. We can attack this for 14. There's 21, so that leaves 7. Well, I could use my vitality, but why don't we put the rods in here? There's 7 left here. 7 here. There's only 6 here. So 6 of the 7's gone, plus 1 vitality. Defeats the world. Excellent. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is better. Alright, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is Strength 10 challenge. We've got 9 swords, 2 swords, King of Cups. So we can equip the 9 of Swords, attack the Wheel of Fortune, equip the 2 of Swords, attack the Wheel of Fortune. That's 11 total. That takes it out. Easy. Okay, 7 of Rods, Knight of Pentacles, and then 14 is Temperance. 14, 14. We can leave the Knight here. Well, we can put the 7 here and the King of Cups here. See what happens next. 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got challenge number 7, the Chariot. We've got 15, the Devil. And then the Page of Swords. So I don't have any swords. There's quite a lot of challenges there. So I might use my Ace to reshuffle. Okay, we've nearly made it through the deck. Nearly won the game. Let's see, we got the Chariot back. 6 of Swords. Okay, well, I'm taking the swords. And I can crown the 6. Oh, do I want to do that yet? Yeah, let's crown the 6 of Swords. We'll stick that there. Let's refill. 4 cups. The Moon. 2 of Pentacles. Right, the Moon is Strength 18. I think I can deal with that. I can attack the Moon with my Strength 12 King. That takes it down to 6. And I can use my rods, Strength 7, to take it down. I've got Strength 1 left here. Cool. I've still got to do something about these. Well, we could just bring the Chariot here, which is Strength 7, knock 1 off, make it 6. 4, 5, 6. Rest in vitality. Then I can Yeah, I can use my wisdom to put the King of Cups on the Four of Cups, making that 8 of Cups to restore 8 vitality. There's actually only 7 here. We'll back up to full strength and our adventure can continue. Wow, love it. It's great fun when a plan comes together. It's when we get near the end, that's when things start getting dodgy. I think we're doing okay. 4 here, 2 ace, an ace in my backpack. In fact, I'll leave that one here. I'll put the 2 aces in my satchel. Okay. Page of Cups, 9 of Rods. I don't know how many more Major Arcana are left. Well, there's the Devil. Am I okay with that? No, let's reshuffle. Let's go again. Let's go again. I got 2 aces, which is good, and a short deck. I don't know what left. So I know the Devil's in there. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, draw 4 more cards. So if you've got any more questions, if you're not sure at any parts of it, just leave them in the comments, and I'll help you out, because it's not that tricky. But yeah, if you're not sure, just ask. All right, we're up to full strength. We're looking really good. We've got the High Priestess here, Tower, Queen of Swords, the Emperor. I got Strength 18 Cups here. So actually, I could use the Queen of Cups to take this down. So I might just take a 4. We'll have the Ivory Tower. No, I'm starting to get a bit worried now, because I don't have any swords here. Let's use 2 Vitality to take down this High Priestess. We'll stick the Queen of Swords in our satchel. We got an Emperor of Strength 4. I'm just going to use my Vitality to take that down as well. We'll leave the Strength 16 Tower. This one and the Devil are what's left and what's potentially going to cause me trouble. Yeah, let's push on. So draw 3 more. I still have an ace if I need it. Right, the 3 of Swords is good. Page of Cups doesn't help me. Okay, let's crown the 3 of Swords and make it a 6. That takes the tower down to 10. So if I use my ace now, they'll all get shuffled back in, which I don't want to do. Let's stick that there, my wisdom. I've got space for 1 more card. We'll put the page in my satchel. I mean, I could just toss it, but I might use it. So I've got 3 cards in my satchel. Remember, this is 1 card, the Queen that's attached to the Knight. Draw 3 more. Alright, there's the Devil. But, okay, 9 of Rods will equip. We will use the 3 of Pentacles to crown the 9 of Rods with the King, making that 18. The Devil comes in, makes that's Devil's Strength 15. I'll take 18. That's that one done. That's 3 left here. Let's redraw. 1, 2. Have we done them all? No, there's Justice. 3. 4 of Rods. Justice is Strength 11. So I've got 3 left here. 10 off the tower. That leaves 7 in Vitality. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That clears that stack. How much is here? 5, 10, 13. Let's use my Queen to recover all my Vitality. Back up to 25. Put the 5 in here. We'll stick the 4 rods in my satchel. We'll draw the last 3 cards. And what have we got? Oh, we've got 3 challenges to overcome. We've got Strength 11 Justice. strength 14 temperance, and Hierophant strength 5. Have we got enough? I don't have any swords. The Page of Cups doesn't help me. I don't have any cups. An Ace of Swords doesn't help me. Page of Swords doesn't help me. These 2 pentacles don't help me. So it's down to what I can do. Have I got enough left? Okay, I've got 5 of rods. The Hierophant is strength 5. That's that one done. I'll bring the 4 rods in. Justice is 11. Take away 4 is 7. I think we've done it, haven't we? Yes. And then we can use our remaining vitality. We need 14, 5, 10, 14 to overcome the final one. And temperance is complete, and the Fool has finished his journey with just 4 vitality. Wow, there you go. That's our adventure. That's the Fool's journey complete. And you can play this again and try and beat 4 vitality left. And yeah, there you go. That's it. Super little game created by Desmond Mraz, I think for the 2016 print and play. I think it was a print and play competition. There you go. So it's just, download the rules. I'll leave a link. Free to play, and then you can explore your tarot decks in a new way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.